There we go. Great American morning to you all. I hope you're having a wonderful start to your day. Just going to be just a moment while I light this up. It'll take a second. I'll go into the blend in just a moment, guys. Don't worry. Will not let you down. Down. I will not give you up. And I don't know the rest of the lyrics. There we go. I will check something real quick too, just to make sure that my audio is going through. Okay, there we go. Unlike last time. There we go. Okay. Whew. Just another little touch up real quick, guys. Just to make sure we're burning right. Yeah, I think we are. Definitely think we are right there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Whew. Now we're talking. And that is the cigar for the morning. It is the League of Assassins. This is our own Pariah cigar. This is our Sumatra wrapped over a Dominican Piloto binder. Dominican, African Cameroon, true African Cameroon, and U.S. Pennsylvania Ligero fillers. An absolutely phenomenal cigar, especially to start the day off. It's because it's not very heavy. Yeah, Lorenzo, see you tomorrow, brother. Cannot wait. Very excited for the whole thing. Ooh, that's good stuff. Very good stuff. Ooh, clear my mouth off the little tobacco on there. There we go. So this morning, I am very tired, guys. I was up until about 1:30, almost 2 o'clock in the morning, getting ready for tomorrow, as Lorenzo's talking about. It was a whole lot of, what's the word I am looking for? Oh, just preparation. A lot of getting stuff ready, getting stuff together, getting things for a trip that I am very excited to be taking. Do not get me wrong. I am glad to be on with you guys right now, but whew, boy, if I can wake up a little bit, I would love that. So do me a favor and help me out with that. Those who are watching, put in the comments what you are doing today, what you got planned for this weekend, because my weekend starts tomorrow, and I am very excited about that. Texas for me, Texas Frightmare Weekend, more specifically, over in the Dallas Fort Worth area. So if you are in the Fort Worth area over the weekend, let me know. Let's have a cigar together, all right? I would love to see if I can hang out with some of you guys. There will be time, don't worry. If I got the event, yes, we got to go watch some horror stuff, take care of some really cool happenings and whatnot. There's also some downtime for cigars, and I will always have downtime for cigars. So if you guys want to hang out, let me know, and we will make it happen. Woo. Very good stuff right there, guys. So let's go into a couple of things real quick. I will throw this out there. The first trivia question for today, to just get things going, to get the juices flowing. And you can answer this either watching right now or watching, what's the word I'm looking for, at the recording. You know, if you have a chance to watch this later or you want to answer later, does not matter. But I would love to get the question here right as many times as we can because it should be very easy for everyone who watches the show. My favorite film director, my filmmaking hero, he has passed away not too long ago, but he still lives on right here in the Corazon heart. What was his first breakout film, and who am I referring to as the godfather of modern horror? Who are we talking about, guys? There we go. Now, I know not everybody is a horror movie fan. Hey, Richard, good to see you, brother. Good morning to you. Great American morning to you. Richard, Richard knows what's up. He always knows what's up. I know that for a fact, okay? And I need something handled, go to Richard for it, all right? Now, oh my goodness. Let's see, let's see. One more, that's what I was saying, one more day. Oh my gosh. Got to get through one more day of work. I got to go take care of one more annoying task after work. And then I'm almost done packing. I'm almost done putting all the cigar stuff together. Everything's almost there. It's so close. I'm just tiptoeing, crawling towards it. Oh my gosh, I'm excited. But that's okay either way because I will I can make it another less than 24 hours till I'm on that plane. That's a crazy thought actually. Yeah, at this moment it is less than 24 hours until I am on that plane, at least sitting down waiting to taxi off. Maybe like 5, 10 more minutes from when they said it's going to depart. So 24 hours and 10 minutes. Put it that way, okay? Excited for that. That feels really good. Have not. I only get on a plane once, maybe twice a year, and this is the reason right here. Maybe it'll become 3 times a year. See, there's Texas, obviously. Uh, PCA being in New Orleans. That's going to be another one. You can't hear my friend knows where a total wind is not far from the venue. That would be a good help right there, Richard. Um, once I land, that's probably what I'm gonna do is head over to Total Wine because that's what we did last time with Carolyn and Emily, and that's probably what I'm gonna be doing this time myself. Got to get a couple of bottles of some good stuff. Do not forget for those who will be involved, Slight Spirits will be having some of their botanical vodka, their delicious vodka. I'm excited for that. Very excited. There we go. Burning well. But yeah, I actually that should be uh another question right there. Trying to think of a good one for I sent Frankie the prices for a few choice beverages. Ooh, I like where your head's at. What do you call it? There are too many choice beverages in my mind right now. So the fact that we've got a price list out there, I appreciate that. Tom, how you doing, brother? Great American morning to you. Checking in over on YouTube. For those watching and those who might not care for Facebook too much, you can check us out on YouTube. It's also on X or Twitter or wherever you want to call it. Or um, I'll start using a CB radio and we'll just go that route. You know, just hit that button and it'll come straight to you if you are in fact a trucker. But I am not, so I don't know how I will make that happen. Smoking wonderfully this morning again, guys. That is the League of Assassins, one of our Pariah cigars. This is again the Sumatra wrapper over a Dominican binder, Dominican, African Cameroon, and Pennsylvania Ligero fillers. I'm going with the big guy here. This is that Gordo size. Usually I wouldn't do that, but I just grabbed the first League of Assassins I could reach for. And that's what I wanted this morning. I wanted something a little bit sweeter. Hopefully holding off and get checked in. Yeah, I hope so. I'm not bringing anything rain related clothing wise. Maybe I'll wear a white shirt so I get better service, you know? Get that nice that rain look on me. Maybe pop the shirt even after that. I don't know. I don't know. Uh, oh my gosh, sorry, that was dumb. So hey, it can rain. I'm not sad about that. I love the rain. Um, Bakersfield's getting to that 95 territory, and it is cloudy. So if it starts raining here, I know it's going to be humid. That I'm not looking forward to. But in Texas, I can deal with the humidity a little bit more because I've expected it a few times. You know, like okay, this is gonna happen, whatever. Oh, there we go. I'm gonna hit that. Oh no, no, wrong button. Come on, Miguel. There we go. Heyo.
Hey, great American morning.
Great American morning. And how are we today? How are you doing?
I am. Ugh. You know what? I hate being waking up. I wish I never looked at my phone first thing in the morning. That's what I do not like because there was a fire and I looked at the phone and I had to put it out. And it's like, ugh. If I wouldn't have looked at the phone, the fire probably would have went out by itself because
Oh,
that's how things work, right? You give it time and eventually they kind of sizzle. But no, I had to get involved and make it go a little bit faster, which caused anxiety. And now I'm like a little bit late because I had to finish, and it's just like, meh, meh.
that's such a harsh feeling. I hate that. Like,
I know.
what's
And
what's
now
that?
I'm like, but guess what? Here's the other thing. Then I thought to myself, oh, I get to go and hang out with my buddies and smoke a cigar on the Great American Morning Show. So, woosah, like, let me exhale all of this negative energy with this cigar. Good
I
Lord.
like.
Ain't
Yeah,
nobody got
yeah.
time for that.
No way.
And nobody got time for that. So, yes. Well,
That's one of the downfalls of being um you know what's what I'm looking for, relied upon. I'm sure you gotta get that more often than you want. You gotta take care of stuff like that. It ain't the business some days, you know?
I mean, yeah. I don't even know if it's, I think it's just me.
What?
It's just me. I don't know. I don't get it. I mean, I kind of do, but sometimes I just feel like, good grief, you know, do we have to create so much drama? But it's like, it's just who I am. I just can't help it. I'm a girl. There's things. I work with men.
I think men are more drama queens than women. I will
Yeah,
admit
you
that.
think? Are you kidding me? Yes, absolutely.
Sorry, guys, but it's yeah, kind of true.
Oh
You know,
my
it's
God.
is what it is.
And I'm the one that has a lot of, I just use my logic most of the time. I mean, my logic can get a little out of whack sometimes. I'm not perfect. But usually it's pretty like, well, this happened, that happened, da, 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 and then that's how it goes. But nope, every once in a while, somebody comes out of left field, decides that 2 plus 2 does not equal 4 anymore. And I don't know why I feel like I need to argue that, but I'm like, it's, but that's not it.
For the sake of your brain, sometimes you have to though. It's like, no, I know you're wrong, so
Oh,
you're
yeah,
gonna
no,
admit you
there's
are.
that. Yeah, I don't have to be right. But I need them to get to 4 plus 6. That's not going to equal 10 anymore if they don't know that 2 plus 2 equals 4. So it's like, it's
I
funny, you
that's
know?
you're hitting me with the knowledge that hurts my brain because I know it's true, and I hate those moments. Caroline, Emily, great to see you. I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. All right, I will be flying out literally like this time tomorrow. I will be leaving Bakersfield. So I'm very excited about that. Richard, I will be on the show on Friday morning for Great American Morning. Um, and if the hangover is too high, I guess it will be an all right American afternoon. I'm not sure yet. No, no, I'm gonna make it happen. We don't slow down when we're there. You know that. We'll probably be awake until 6 a.m. do the show, and then probably
See,
fall asleep for an hour.
now that's a nice good morning text. Like, good morning. And then there's 2 amazing Fuente cigars. If you want to make me happy, just do something like that. Wait,
That is
I
true.
think that's the
Good point.
cigar that I'm smoking right now, actually.
Oh, nice.
It kind of, I mean, it looks like the size of it, and it says the Fuente, maybe. No, it doesn't. It says New York, City of Heroes. It's for the city of, it's for the blue line. I'm
Okay,
sure
very
some blue
nice.
line. See the blue line bears? There's a lot
Oh,
of them here in Florida. a lot of retired, officers and detectives. There's a bunch of them that work for Fuente. That's funny too. When I'm there and I'm getting to know the reps and kind of like what they're doing, it's hard to get to know people whenever they have a lot of questions about you first. It's like, oh, yes, but because then there's only so much time in the conversation. And I guess I talk a lot. That makes me sound like I talk a lot. No, I don't usually
Oh
talk throughout the
no, yeah,
conversation.
no. It's when you're asked though, you have to talk. You have to keep it going.
Well, yeah, they tend to ask a lot of questions. Maybe that's what it is before I can get to mine. But anyway, so I just yeah, so I got to know all these guys and about what they've been used to be doing, and I mean, it's pretty interesting. They're all like detectives, like homicide detectives. You've got FBI detectives. I used to be obsessed with all that stuff. I used to watch FBI files like it was going out of style. I've got a criminal justice minor and a political science degree, so obsessed.
That's very fair. I think obsession is that's a good term for it. I think I don't think that's ever been a people who are obsessed with something. It sounds negative. I don't think it is. I have to disagree with that connotation. I think it's a good thing.
Who said obsession was a bad thing? I guess it. I mean, I guess it could have his ob- obsession. Is that derived from the word obese too? Like, is that similar? No, obsession. Obese, yeah. I don't
Probably
know.
the Latin root. I think Latin or Greek root. Yeah, that's not.
Yeah.
That's a good observation.
I mean, that could be the derogatory version of it, but I think I guess obsessed. So you would just have to find maybe like a more positive way of saying it. So obsession might be like infatuation,
That's a good one. Passionate about this.
passion. Yes,
I am
passionate.
stalking this conversation. I'm
Stalking.
stalking the information. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, I
That's a
like that
terrible.
word. Is there anybody in here? What kind of words do you guys know?
Yeah, yeah. Give me what's your term for when you are absolutely just completely focused on one thing? If you can shorten that, and it's not just the word obsession, what would you
the
guys say out there?
the one word that has kind of like haunted me lately is nostalgia or nostalgic. I'm like, either I see it or I'm reading it or something, or I just see somebody doing it and I'm like, you're so nostalgic over this. Like, please stop.
Interesting. I don't know. I love nostalgia. There's a lot of moments where I'm like, dang, that brings me back to something, those memories. Driven. Byron. Great American morning to you, brother. Driven is a great word for it.
Driven is a different, I feel like that might be slightly different though. Even though I feel like driven is a well rounded person and they're like driven to do something, including all of the above, you know, like they have a greater goal. Whereas I feel like obsession is like you almost are not aware of it, but you're just like infatuated, obsessed, like enthralled, engulfed in like I don't know. I feel like that's you could be obsessed with maybe one part and then driven to do the rest of the parts. I don't know.
Huh, I kind of feel that. So, oh my gosh, I'm trying to make the most ridiculous analogy in my head. Um, Charlie Bucket is driven to help his family, while Willy Wonka is obsessed with chocolate. All right, that's what I'm gonna say.
Oh
Boom.
my god, did you read that or did you just make that up? That's hilarious.
I was trying to make that up. Like I was like, wait a minute. As soon as we had those words, as soon as you explained it, I'm like, I get what you're saying, but how do I put it into a term that everyone's pretty much seen Willy Wonka. Come on, we've all seen that movie sooner or
Oh
later.
my god.
Um, and I will say this, but Willy Wonka was a bad man. That was indentured servitude. Those Oompa Loompas did not have safety or OSHA codes held up to standards. Those poor orange bastards were in danger the entire time. Go back and watch that movie, and that dude is Gene Wilder's Willy Wonka. I think he might have been a serial killer. Yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that.
Okay. Dean Wilder. Why do I know that name? Isn't that his
Yeah, Gene Wilder's just the actor. He's not just the actor. He's a great actor, but
not just the actor. Okay, so you got Willy. Did you see the new Wonka movie? Just called Wonka, I think.
Oh, it just came out not too long ago, right? I actually missed that one. Was it any good?
Oh yeah, I think it's great. It's got a lot of like funny characters. I mean, what's his name? Is it Hugh
Hugh
Hef?
Grant?
No, no, not Hugh Hef.
Hugh Grant?
Yes, Hugh Grant is in it, and he plays one of the little like. He looks like a Wonka fella. Yeah, he's in a
Oh,
small. That was pretty hilarious, and of course the actor that is the star of the show. I'm not sure. I can't remember his name exactly, but he's very new. He's gonna be insanely good. I mean, he must have been born on Broadway or something because he just the expressions and the dancing and he's young. I mean, he definitely has got it. He's got a full career ahead of him.
love that.
Um,
Nice.
but it was a great movie. I just like how well, you see a lot of problems and of course it comes out the same storyline, but there's just the like I guess the singing and the videography in there is really cool.
I like
And the
the sound of
actors,
that. Maybe I'll have
they just really brought it to life because you see these guys who probably you've seen before acting as serious, and all of a sudden they get just wonkified.
to
That's it. I made that up.
Wonkify. I
You can
like
write
that. I'm
that down.
using that. I want to
Wonkified.
wonkify things now.
Dude, wonkified has got to be a really cool word. That's got to be something like you could be wonkified, like uh, let's just say that you were born one day and then all of a sudden you came out with a lot of spirit. I'm gonna be like, you got wonkified.
You're wonkified. That is
Wonk.
wonderful. Oh my
I
God.
think so.
Byron, yes, he says, oh my gosh, let me re-scroll to that comment. And I have some others to get to. Driven for me can be a singular focus like obsession. I feel that too. Like you are so transfixed on a goal, and it might include other things you have to get done, but by the end of the day, it does streamline you towards one specific goal. I get what you're saying with that. Uh,
Focused. I like that. He's right though. There's part of that. You're just driven to go after that one thing.
it is. I kind of I feel that. I feel that very much at the moment. There's some goals that I am very much driven to right now.
I mean, I'm always driven to the pool. I get in the car, driving Miss Daisy to the pool. I'm just kidding.
Ooh, oh my God.
I'm
Oh my
kidding.
gosh.
No, I don't drive to the pool. I walk. I walk. But I am driven to get to the pool. That is the final goal.
Oh yeah, I like where your head's at. I think that is a great goal. And yes, yes, I agree. The pool is going to be somewhere I will be living in during this summer because it's ridiculously hot already. Uh, Last time I wonkified something, I was told not to come back. I know that feeling, Richard. Yeah,
Who
that was
said that? Who said that?
Richard.
I can't.
That was awesome. Yeah.
Now we need a story from that one. I was wonkified, but I was.
So I was invited to never come back. The pool at the Texican. Oh my gosh, yeah, that's the goal. I'm
What
at the
is it?
Westin this time, but I there's a hotel over in Dallas, but
Yeah, you need to do a cannonball party, man.
I will oh damn, I don't know if it'll be open that early, but like if
Listen,
I can
that's another thing that we're gonna do while we're on this bar crawl. We're gonna have games, like certain games going on, like within, maybe even like online. We'll have like a game that you can video, you can watch them do it, live. But I'm telling you, this is gonna be so much fun. This is everything I've been wanting to do, and I think it's the perfect first run time for an event because it's stupid easy to be able to bring all that together. In my opinion, it's like it's all in the same vicinity.
I couldn't agree more. Honestly, you're looking at a really fun town, very cigar friendly. I know there's those jokes like, oh, Arizona in general, like a retirement hub.
What I
You
live
know
in
what?
South. I'm in. I lived in South Florida forever. There's no such thing as age. I don't even know what you guys are talking about.
Thank you. Exactly. Because those, okay, not to put my retired friends on blast here, but they know how to party and drink all day long. Okay, you're gonna have a good time. I'm just
Yep.
saying. I'm just
I mean, what does
yes.
retire mean? People retire at the age of 30 and then they pick something back up and they're off on another journey. So,
You're back at it. Yeah.
you know what I mean? What does retired mean? I don't know why people say retired. You can say
I
older, you can say elders, you can say 50
yeah.
plus.
let's say well experienced
Well
Melissa
experienced,
Patina
the
on that.
wise,
Yeah,
grandma,
yeah,
grandpa. I mean, my buddies and me.
yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm
The
not that old.
people at yeah, no, like you're not there yet. I'm sorry. It's there might be wisdom there, but it ain't from that. All right, it ain't just from that. Oh, Richard, real quick. Timothy something, the guy from Willy Wonka or from the new Wonka movie was also in Dune. Oh my gosh, Timothy Charlemagne or something. Really scrawny dude, great actor though. Like I think he was also in some Netflix movie about the war between France and England. Oh my gosh, it's gonna bug me. I'm gonna have to look that up later. Gosh dang it. Uh, sorry, I'm way off on a tangent there. I'm gonna reel it back in. Gene Wilder, the other person we were talking about, Willy Wonka, was also on or in Blazing Saddles. Dr. Frankenstein or Young Frankenstein, is it? Isn't it Young Frankenstein? Yeah, Young Frankenstein. And he's also in Stir Crazy, one of my favorite
There's
Gene
a
Wilder
young
movies.
Frankenstein. Is this like Junior Frankenstein versus Junior Frankenstein, or is this or older Frankenstein, or is this like young Sheldon versus like Big Bang Theory?
You haven't seen Young Franken? Oh, you gotta watch it. Oh man.
Is that like little Kid Rock show? Is that too? Like, nobody likes Chris. Is that it
I
too?
love that show.
I mean, what? Or is this a senior, junior, and original, or original, senior, junior? I guess that's what it should go.
I'm not gonna spoil anything. I say it is the Mel Brooks Young Frankenstein. Go watch it. Go watch it and you will love it. I promise you that. It's wonderful.
It sounds like a comedy horror lover. Okay, I got it. I know Mel Brooks. Got it.
Oh yeah,
Totally.
yeah.
Because
Caroline says Emily and I won't be able to focus at work today. I won't be able to either, my friend.
you
I'm
guys are
telling you,
all
girl.
ready to go hang out together.
That's the plan. Like
I'm kind of
this is
jelly. I wish I was down there.
I I, you got to come with us next year, I think. And
Hmm.
it is just so much fun. Even if you're not, you guys do the convention. There's so much to do around there. There's Cigar International. There's so much good food. There's art scenes around there that are hard to find, in other places, just because the whole culture is different. I I'm actually a pretty big fan of Texas. I was planning, and I'm still kind of like debating after this year about moving. And there's been three choices really, and it is Vegas, Florida, or Texas. And Atlanta and Arizona actually were coming in like honorable mention, I guess, runner up kind of thing.
Mm.
Just because I don't get me wrong, I love California, but it's maybe it's time to just see some different stuff for a bit. Not like I'm gonna stay forever away, but I can do this like we're doing right now from anywhere. Why not go explore a little bit whilst we converse? And great American morning, everybody. Just,
Great American morning, everybody. See, that's even a noun. You just great American morning to everybody.
great American morning, Jew. That's actually that sounds.
Don't
Never mind.
say
I'm
it.
not gonna say it. Yeah, I'm not gonna
Yeah,
say
it
it.
doesn't.
Yeah, never mind.
It sounds amazing. I just great American you. Oh my
Yeah.
God. I think I just saw something yesterday that said, like, how to American. That's all it was. And I kept reading it over and over and over again. And I'm like, I think I get this. It's just that, right? How to American. Okay. It was on a YouTube video because I was watching YouTube videos yesterday. I was learning. And so I'm like sitting there, but the screen over here gets a little boring after it's like, and it's trade stuff. So it's like, "Meow, meow, 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 meow." So I start looking at the other videos that I got like in my wheelhouse of videos that I've saved. And I'm like, wow, look at that. That
Hell
looks
yeah.
smart. Oh, that looks smart. Oh, that looks interesting. And then I'm like, how to American, how to American, how to American. What is that a noun? I think that's right. I think you can how to American. I like
Hell
it,
yeah.
you know?
I go American all over everyone's ass every day. Okay. You will be hard pressed to find somebody who is more American than Miguel Rodriguez, which sounds weird to say out loud now that I mention it, but I don't care. I believe I cut myself shaving a while back, and American bald eagle feather fell out of my skin. It was crazy. It was like, oh no, what's going on here? I went to um,
Are you
what do you call
serious?
it? I went to McDonald's, and when I asked for the apple pie, it came in a full circle pie, not those little ones that come in the box. Okay. Um,
A
my
full
nightlight is
circle pie.
fireworks. Boom. Is Mel doing Great American Morning solo tomorrow? Yeah, no, I believe so, right? If you have a chance.
If I don't like, sorry, I feel like there's a under this couch I'm sitting on. I'm gonna have to switch seats here in a minute. I feel like there's a wasp nest because there's always a wasp. He doesn't quite come to me. He always goes underneath, and then I don't see him again. So I'm
What do you
like,
call it? Well, we are at time right now,
digging.
guys. But I got one more question for you guys then before we wrap this up. Um, how do you go America? Okay, how do you American?
How do you?
I
What would be your? Let's see. What's almost like a deal breaker? Like, what is, if you had to be American, what would deal break you into being American? Like, okay, you're definitely an American. Maybe if you didn't like somebody and they're American, you're like, what's the deal breaker? No, that would be opposite. But still, anyways.
I like where your head's at. I think yeah, yes. What do you call it? Okay, guys. So definitely got to
Standing
check
in
out on.
line. That'd be mine. Standing in line. You're definitely an American if you stand in line. Sorry.
Yeah, that's what. That's an interesting one. All right, I'm gonna hold on to that thought, okay? Because I've got to get moving this morning. I'm so far behind for my packing, even though I was up super late last night. So I'm trying to get
What
it
are
done
you gonna
before I
do?
have to go to
You're
work.
gonna pack like one pair of shorts, one pair of jeans, and like what? How many days are you down there? Four shirts and
I'm,
a pair of underwear. You only need one, right? Because otherwise you go
oh,
commando. Who needs underwear? It's not
oh,
necessary.
oh, I, this guy
Off of
needs
the
underwear.
See what I wake up as a full load in the mornings. You gotta be careful.
I'm, I'm gonna, what? No, none of that ever happened to me. I don't know what you're talking about.
Alrighty. Have a great American morning, everybody.
Great American morning, people. I am not going commando at Frightmare, most likely. That's what I'm saying. But if I have to, I'll do it the most American way I can. Have a good one, guys.